Hey gamers, today we're going to be doing a system optimization video for our favorite game, BattleBit Remastered. Before we get started, we're going to go ahead and create a restore point, just in case your computer gets messed up, which it shouldn't. Basically, click on your local drive, click configure, turn it up to about 10% and turn on this option up here. Click apply and OK. Now once you have that set, you'll notice that it's on. You can click create, and then I'll just name this before BattleBit. Alright, create, and this is going to take a few moments. Mine might take a little bit longer than yours because I do have a lot of space on my computer, so 10% is a little bit more for me. Whenever this is finished, you're just going to click OK and proceed to the next step. Alright, we're going to go ahead and enable game mode. Now this is going to help your game run a little bit smoother. And while we're here, we can also turn off our Xbox game bar. If you have that on, it could make you lag. Just make sure it's turned off. We're going to be going to our graphics settings. Oops. Graphics settings. Alright, we're just going to make sure our hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is turned on. And now here we can actually choose an app from our files and set the performance level for that app, which could also help your game run a lot smoother. Generally speaking, you're just going to go to where you have your Steam games installed at. I think mine is right here. I think mine's here. Okay, yeah. So I have my Steam library here. Go there. Common. Alright, BattleBit Remastered. Yes, so the .exe file, battlebit.exe. We're going to click on that, and we're just going to go ahead and click add. Now right here under options, we can actually set the performance to high. Click save, and it should be good to go from there. Now we're going to go ahead and change our power plan. Now whenever you change your power plan, you can create one, or we can do a preferred power plan, like what I have selected. I would just go ahead and do that. You don't really need to go into the whole creating your own, just for BattleBit. I mean, it's like doing it for Minecraft. So go ahead and set that to high performance, and we can proceed in the next step. Alright, if you haven't done this already, I would always recommend updating your drivers before you go into game. And if you do update your drivers, I would always recommend to restart your computer before going into game. As if you don't restart your computer before you go into game after updating your drivers, you could get a bunch of lag and crashes that wouldn't normally be expected. And when launching Steam games, try to always launch it through Steam Library. I don't know why, but it just generally gets the game going with the latest version, whereas the icon does not. In our gameplay, the only thing I really want to change here, because I generally prefer default settings, is just turning on FPS. Yeah, show FPS. Alright. And always hit apply and OK when you're done with these settings. Go to video. I like to use my native resolution, if you can. Mine's 1920 1080, or you can do their presets. Exclusive full screen is always going to be your best bet when it comes to FPS, so make sure you have that enabled. Your FPS can be super high. It can be up all the way. Change your brightness to about 125. I'd say 125, 130 is probably really good. I'll leave mine at 120. Field of view, I like to put mine up a little bit, and as well with vehicle pop. I turn screen shake off just because it's kind of a distraction. If you turn off your shadows, it will save you a little bit of FPS, but I like the way they look. So whenever you have them on, just try to keep these same settings with SMAA high for your anti-aliasing. And as for rendering, I kind of have mine on ultra, but I have my settings lowered a little bit. It helps the game like look good and also keeps good FPS. For image effects, you can just turn all of those off. And this is what my game looks like after my settings are edited. As you can see, the shadows are turned off, so it's a little bit easier to see people. But I'll blow up my FPS and kind of show you that even in these super intense situations, I'm still getting like really good FPS, or at least better FPS than I was before. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.